notice something. My brain is doing that thing again. And if you have anxious attachment style, you probably already know exactly what I mean. Everything can be going perfectly fine. They're talking to you, they're showing interest, they're reassuring you, and nothing is actually wrong. And somehow your brain goes, but what if? What if they're losing interest? What if there's somebody else? What if that text sounded different? And before you know it, you're trying to solve a problem that doesn't even exist yet. So that's what I've realized about myself. Sometimes I'm not reacting to what the person in front of me is doing. I'm reacting to what I'm afraid they're going to do or could do. And that's a very big difference because anxious attachment makes uncertainty feel like evidence. It makes silence feel like rejection, distance feel like abandonment. A change in tone feels like something must be wrong, so we start looking for reassurance, and it works for all of 5 minutes, and then our brain finds another question, and that's the trap. You think you need one more answer, one more explanation, one more I promise, but eventually I realize if reassurance were the cure, I would have been cured a long time ago. So now that I actually have someone in my life that I care about and I want to do things like right and not really like push them away with my anxiousness, when my brain says something must be wrong, I'm trying to train it to be more like what actually happened. Not what could have happened, not what I'm scared of happening, not what happened to me before, what's happening right now. And sometimes the answer, guys, is nothing. Literally, nothing. And you're gonna have to be okay with that. So, yeah, I just care about somebody, and caring about somebody means I can't control the outcome. None of us really can. And maybe secure isn't reaching a point where you're never gonna feel anxious again. Maybe it's just realizing that you can have that anxiety, but you just don't have to obey it. I don't need to investigate every uncomfortable feeling. I don't need to turn every silence into some twisted story in my mind. I don't need to make someone prove they love me every time my nervous system gets scared. Because the person I'm talking to deserves to be loved for who they are, not interrogated for what somebody else taught me to fear. And I deserve something too. We all do. When we're in and experience a really good relationship, we deserve to actually experience that relationship and feel those good feelings behind it and something good while it's happening and not have our mind completely somewhere else where we're not even enjoying the actual experience. So yeah, my brain's doing that thing again. I noticed it, I feel it, but this time I'm not gonna let it drive.